Guys, it's Fauve. So in today's video, I'm gonna do my favorite book haul video, I guess. So I've been wanting to make this video for a while, and I thought it would be a good idea to do it again. I'm always saying the same thing. God. Okay, so let's go. So one of my favorite book ever is Boys Don't Cry by Mallory Blackman. Mallory Blackman is a woman who also wrote between dogs and wolves or a thing like this. I forgot what the original title was, but yeah, I really love this book. It's about a guy who's like 17 years old, and one of his ex-girlfriends come to him like 2 years later with a baby and tells him that it's his baby, and then she just gives this baby away to him, like she never comes back, and he never knows where she went, so he has to take care of this baby. At first he wants to put her up to adoption, but he ends up changing his mind, and he eventually keeps it. He also has only his father because his mother died when he was young, and he lives with his brother who's gay and who has to face homophobia with his friends, like not his brother's friends, but his but with the friends of Dante, who's the guy who tells the story in it. So it's a really good book. It really makes you know more about stuff that happens every day, and yeah, I think it's a really good book. I know it almost by heart, so I really recommend it. My next book that I love more than anything, and Jennifer Lawrence will say the same thing, it's The Hunger Games trilogy. So of course I really love this book, and these books are just amazing. I'm not gonna talk a lot about it because it would turn into like 2 days video, and I don't want this. But I guess everyone knows this, like pretty much everyone knows The Hunger Games as well as they know the Harry Potter movies. It's just famous books and movies like this. So I really love it, and for anyone who's watched the movies but hasn't read the books, I really recommend that you read the books. I wouldn't say first, seeing as you've already watched the movies, but it's really good books and I really recommend them. And there are stuff that are in the movies that were in the books that they didn't put in the movies, and that I find quite sad because some stuff were kind of important to me. So read the books. Then I'm gonna show them in the right order, so I guess it's like this. So I've got all of the fourth The End of Stories books. So these are books by Chris Colfer. I really love them. So here are the first two, 1, 2, and 3 and 4. So I love all of the books that he's written. They're just amazing. I love the stories, and I don't care that these are stories for like 7 years old or 5 years old. I don't give a damn, to stay polite. I just love all these books. The stories are super entertaining, and you get really attached to the characters and to the story and to everything they go through, and it's just a beautiful story, and I really love it. And I can't wait for TLOS 5 to be released, and I can't wait for all the other books about TLOS that he has written to come out, because they're just amazing. And yes, maybe I'm gonna update this book haul at some point and show the next book that he will release once I've read them, which are the Red Hood Riding. Wait, what? The Queen Ray. What? But wait, there are 2 books that are supposed to come out in October, and go check them out because they're really awesome. At least they look like, so I'm sure they will be. Next, I have Les Miserables. So it's a book by Victor Hugo, and I really love pretty much almost all of the books that he's written. I've read most of them, either it being at school or in my personal life. I really love it, and I've always loved all the things that he's been fighting for all his life. And I know he went through some hard things like his daughter dying, and it must be really hard. And this is one of my favorite books. I have watched one movie, one adaptation into a movie that is one of the 1960s, something like this, or 1970s. I really like it. I haven't watched the one from 2012 because I just didn't really think about it, and at the time I hadn't read the book, so I told myself that I would read the book first and then see what the American adaptation would be like, because they often, kind of turn the books into really modern stuff, and I often don't really like it because they add too many things that aren't in the books, and it just, to me, it kind of ruins the book. So I don't know, but everyone has told me that the movie was good, so I'm gonna check it out at some point. My sister has watched it and told me it was good, so yeah. And the next book in my book haul is Struck by Lightning, once again by Chris Colfer. So I've watched the movie only once, but I've read the books like 3 times, and I just find it freaking awesome. So here it is, and I really find it freaking awesome. The story is just hilarious. It's sad and hilarious at the same time, and I just love the way Chris has written the book, because it's so well written, and with so much, it's so fine, and it's just good. I really love it, and I will always be completely mad at myself because, see, this stain right here, I did it with coffee from Starbucks, and I was like, no. I protected this book once I got it for like it was my baby, and just like 2 weeks after getting it, this happened, and I was just so mad at myself, and I will always be mad at myself. But anyway, I really loved it, and I just love it, and I can't wait for all the books that Chris will write and then release, because these are just awesome books, and he's a really talented writer, and I'm not gonna start ranting about how talented Chris Colfer is, because once again this will be a video that will last for hours. But yeah, so these are just a few of my favorite books haul. I have an entire library in my room, and there are other books that I'm probably gonna talk about later. So I have an update to make. I've tweeted about this. I don't think a lot of people noticed it because they don't care. But seeing as I'm always late to upload my video on Tuesday, or because once again I've been busy. Yesterday I went on a long walk with my mother and my sister, and we ended up getting home at like 8 p.m. and I was completely exhausted, and that's why I didn't find time. If I had filmed this video yesterday, I would have filmed it again around like 9 or 10 p.m. and with not a good lighting and stuff like this, and I want to make good quality videos for you to watch and for you to be entertained with. So that's why I'm filming this video again on a Wednesday. And to make this long story short, I think I'm gonna change my posting schedule to Wednesday and Fridays. So my new videos will be uploaded on Wednesdays and Fridays, so that this way I think I can be more organized with filming my videos, finding a right time to film it, and yeah, I'm just saying, so that this way I won't be late again to post them. I think I've been posting videos for like 5 weeks now, or 4 weeks, and I have to get used to this schedule that I just decided that I'm gonna put to myself. But I think I'll be able to do it, and I hope you will still enjoy my videos and that you will share them on your social media platforms, that you will subscribe here as usual, and that you will leave a comment down below, because I really like having getting reviews from you guys, and whether it being on my Twitter or I really haven't spent a lot of time on Tumblr, so I'm gonna do this to see if I've had any comments or stuff. And yeah, I really like getting them, and don't hesitate any second to post one. I will always enjoy it, whether it being a negative or an advice or tip, or being it a really positive one. Don't forget to give my videos thumbs up. Once again, don't forget to share them on every social media platform you may have. And I'll see you guys on Friday. Don't forget to stay crazy.